Welcome to our first broadcast. I'm Charlie Rose. I don't know what it means, but as we begin, the Giants are losing.
25 years ago tomorrow, on September 30th, 1991, the first broadcast of Charlie Rose aired on PBS in New York.
Look at that tie, Nora.
I promise you that's the first time I've seen that since, in fact, it happened.
Yeah,
and this is a surprise to me.
Look at that tie.
We got a little surprise for you, my friend.
Tie. We want
right.
to salute this milestone and celebrate all of your engaging conversations. So guess what? We called on Bradley Cooper. They all happened behind. Turn around, Charlie, to see it. They all happened at this iconic table behind us.
Wow.
I know. We're good, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're good at surprises. So we asked
Same
actor
table.
Bradley Cooper, who is your friend. You can turn
Yes.
back around now.
All right.
So
Yes.
we asked Bradley Cooper, who's your friend. You guys share a birthday. These two are tight. You've interviewed him very much,
Right.
many times, and we asked him to share your rich history. Go, Bradley.
I'm pleased to have Spike Lee back at this table. Welcome.
Back at this table.
I am pleased to have my friend here who's
you,
having
Charlie.
the table welcomes you.
I have been excited. I wanted to get at this table for a long time.
Artists looking to master their craft have instruments.
Where do you want to be at 50?
Where do I want to? I want to be right here.
Right at this table.
What's your job?
For Charlie Rose, a master of the art of conversation,
And I would like to begin by...
one unforgettable instrument is his tiger oak table.
Besides the spooky black set.
Last year, managing editor of Time magazine Nancy Gibbs asked Charlie what we have all wondered.
What's the deal with the table and the black and
The deal was poverty.
because you bought that table.
I bought that table myself. So I knew if I could put a table in a room with not much light and a couple of chairs, I could have a real conversation. And I know that people, all of you, like to eavesdrop on a conversation. And that was the idea.
You and I had a conversation this morning.
But it wasn't always that way.
Elvis was probably the big influence.
The idea came during a meeting with Rolling Stone editor and publisher Jan Wenner.
Charlie was over here visiting me one day. He just remarked how much he liked the round table. You know, easy it was to have a conversation.
I am pleased to have him back at this table, a table that is very similar to one that used to sit in his office that I once wanted to get from him.
And I said, I just can't, you know, because that's actually been my own desk for the first 10 years of Rolling Stone. I told him I could get one like it, you know, it wasn't going to matter to him.
Because I knew that if you had a table in which the essence was an interview, but an interview is at the core of drama, fiction, real life. It is in essence, you know, the notion of a dialogue between two people is what an interview is, and that's at the core of so much communication.
You can establish, which you do so well, a chemistry of confidentiality. That was what comes across the table.
Music is the language of the spirit. I mean, you as a sort of jazz man, conversationalist, you're pretty musical, the way you move around the table with words.
You're not sure what you had to risk.
I knew it was something,
Right.
yeah. And what I didn't realize was I was risking my entire profession.
Please telephone my message to the New York press. Don't be cruel. But I'm too hoarse.
It reminds me how great an interviewer you are, because you sit here and you just feel like you're talking to a friend.
The stories that this table could tell.
It's those stories, says Christie's appraiser Andrew Holter, that make it challenging to put a price tag on an item like this.
This is an irreplaceable object. When you think of the Charlie Rose Show, you think of the dark room. You think of this warm table that sits in front of Charlie and his guests. You know, the years of history, the number of people that have sat here, the way he's able to pull things out of his guests that nobody else can do. I mean, this is a treasure and should end up in the Smithsonian.
For CBS This Morning, I'm Bradley Cooper.
Bravo,
Oh,
bravo.
thank you,
25 years, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm totally surprised, and that table and I have been a long way.
I didn't know you
my
bought it
friend.
yourself, Charlie. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Do you happen to
yeah.
remember how much
well,
it was?
what happened is that Jan Winter said, you go down to this place, and they have what I think you're looking for. I went down, and I remember what I paid for it. I paid $4,000 for it.
Wow. And
that,
now it's...
That was the set.
Happy
My set
anniversary.
cost $4,000.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Heading to
Thank
the
you very much.
Smithsonian for sure. You're watching CBS. We'll be right back.